They say I have up to 8 hours to broadcast. I could broadcast for 8 hours. That's pretty damn amazing. Oh my gosh. I could be on here for 8 freaking hours. Wouldn't that be horrifying? Butcha, I'm in your house. No, I'm on your video screens. I don't know. Is anybody watching? One viewer. I see one viewer. Who's out there? Give me a comment in the YouTube chat. I don't know. I just felt like talking. So I'm out here. Hey, I'm out here. Maybe I only get one. Maybe I only have a one-on-one with somebody. That'll be interesting. And I'll invite them. Can I invite somebody to the hangout, like a hangout? Can they be part of this broadcast? That's an unusual thing. I wonder if I could. Boy, my computer is acting weirdy. Anyway, so here I am. So Roger D. One's watching, and I already got a thumb up. Who the hell is watching me and gave me a thumb up? Say something. I'm just sitting back, waiting for the viewers. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about tonight, but it is 6:30 Illinois time. I was going to say Chicago. And I don't know. I was playing some games, and I came off, and I was like, let me start a stream. Let me start a live stream and see if I can talk to someone. There's 2 viewers. Hey, those 2 viewers. Number 1 did not want to say anything. Number 2, will you say something? Please sign in, or sign in, please. Let me know who's watching. I wonder, does YouTube Live go public, or is it just for those subscribers? You know, how, like the black guy that was beaten up by his wife recently. And he's like, I'm on YouTube Live. I'm on YouTube Live. YouTube Live. Does everybody see that, or is that just like a, it's just that for his subscribers? Oh, I got something here. Rachel. Hey, Rachel. How you doing, girl? How's Eric? Is Eric busy watching something? He's probably too busy or taking care of the little one. Thanks for stopping in and at least saying hi. Hi. I got 4 viewers. Hey, everybody. This is old Roger D. I'm just bored. I watched a movie, and I came over here, and I made a video, and I posted it, and then I played some GTA 5, and I got off, and I was like, I'm going to start a live stream. What's up, Raj? Not much. Like just what I said. I'm kind of like bored and figured, why don't I start a live stream? I don't do these very much, and I'm thinking about playing it. Hey, I can always count on you, not so overage collector. You said you're not underage anymore, which is why I joke like that. So what's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? LJ, my friend. Hey, I got your message. I'm sorry I didn't write you. I'm having computer issues, and so I am seeing your comments, Rachel. I am. I'm watching YouTube, and I'm watching my stream. LJ, yeah, I'm having computer issues. if you watch my next video, I kind of explain that on Saturday, I'm going to wipe this entire computer off the face of the earth and reinstall Windows and go through the painstakingly hassle, not a problem, it's a hassle, of reinstalling every single frickin' program that I have, which is so frickin' time consuming. I've done it so many times in my lifetime with computers. And then I'll get my stuff on time and things like that. September 1st, does that mean that's your birthday, underage? Oh, that's the turn I turn 18. Oh, yeah, that answered my question. Happy birthday, man. You're less than a month away from 18. Dude, head out and get some alcohol. Alcohol. Oh, Rachel, what's Eric making? I'll be right over. Is it something with pasta? Because I love pastas. Yeah, I do too, LJ. I hope the computer gets sorted out, he says. Yeah. And oh, let me put this up there. If something happens and I get dropped off, that's because of the computer. It took me a while to get on here because every time I would click on one of the YouTube live pages, it would just like automatically throw me to a weird page, like an ad or something. So I got some serious virus. I got some major mega, I got to stay off the porn sites. No, I'm kidding. I got some major mega craziness going on my computer. I think it stemmed from a couple programs that I downloaded. I was looking for some actual virus removal programs, and I think I downloaded a few of them, and they installed some stupid viruses that snap one and some other ones, and now my computer's in the part where I can't install anything. I can download programs, and the minute I hit the exe, it just sits there. Nothing happens. Nothing opens. So whatever I have is preventing anything from opening, anything from correcting it. The disk I had earlier today, which I mentioned in my last pickup video, which I just uploaded, it was a repair disk, a repair and a reinstall disk. The repair disk did not even start. I mean, it started, it went about 10 minutes, and then it says, oh, we can't do anything. So I'm sure whatever this frickin' virus is okay. I'm not turning 21. Hey, you could drink at 18 underage. In some countries. In some countries. Just drink anyway. You know, come on now. No, I'm not telling you to start a bad habit. It's only water. Water and ice. And a little slice of lemon. Yeah, it's Bob. Hey, I never seen you before. Yay, it's Bob, or yeah, it's Bob. How you doing, buddy? If you're new, or if you are a regular viewer and changed your name, let me know who you are. If you're a new viewer, let me know how you found this ridiculous stream of me, the ridiculous guy. Soup. Rachel, soup is so boring. You guys can't live on soup. It's Thursday night. Have a big meaty meal. Don't just eat soup. Unless it's like a stew, like with meat and potatoes and corn and green beans. Just throw everything in that stew. Human flesh and dog meat and cat meat, and just good stew where you butter the bread and you wipe the plate clean with the bread, and good stew, good hot stew. JV's back. Viruses suck. I just see your name, dude, and I laugh. Jay, They mainly come from Filipino girls. Yeah, well, I mentioned the porn. Yeah, it's those trannies. I gotta stop watching those trannies, Jay. Yay, it's Bob says, I'm new. I was just searching the web and found you. Thanks, man. Hey, I hope you become a subscriber. I hope you enjoy my videos. I don't do live streams normally, but since my computer went on a virus kick, I can't do any like editing. And if you look at my channel, all my videos are kind of edited with credits and stuff. I don't do that now. So until the time that I can get this baby fixed, I've been doing these live streams. So welcome to my madness. Welcome to my channel. And like I said, I hope you watch and stick around. Underage says, currently have 44 games on my stream download queue. I only have maybe 12. Mainly because I'm a gamer, but I'm not a big gamer, and I'm kind of picky about what games I like to play underage. And I'm still new. I just started downloading stream games probably last year. So usually when I download them, I spend the time playing them, so I'm not always downloading stuff. Damn viruses suck. Yes, they do. And like I said, for those of you watching, I think I have 7 viewers, right? Yes, it says 7, unless they're lying. YouTube is lying. Fake news. Fake news. Fake YouTube. What was I going to say? Viruses suck. Yeah. Oh, yay, it's Bob. Oh, well, thanks for stopping in for a little bit there, buddy. Yay is Bob, or yeah, it's Bob, has said he's got to go. He's subbed. Please come back, buddy. Hey, thanks for stopping by. A lot of my games come from bundles. Oh, I never look at those. I never look at those, and I never look at the free games. I know there's a ton of free games. I just never look at them. Whenever I hear good ones coming out, like Outlast or Friday the 13th or something, I usually put it in my wish list, and then I pick those. I don't get like a huge thing. The only bundle I got was a Star Wars bundle, because I was a big fan of X-Wing, TIE Fighter, B-Wing, Rebel Alliance, I think it's called. It was like a first-person shoot 'em. And I got like 6 other games with it. It was like $10, $12, and I got like 20 games, 20 Star Wars games. But I haven't even gone to them yet. So, kick a kid with cerebral palsy, punch a puppy while singing German folk music. Jay. I say this every stream that he shows up. Everybody go to Jay space, Jay space, VTV. Jay's an acquired taste. He says it like it is. He does live streams also, which are hilarious. And you might not like them. You might watch him once and say, screw this guy, I'm not watching him anymore. But if you know who Jim Norton is, the comic Jim Norton, very similar look on life, very similar jokes and rawness, very raw. And I love it. It's hilarious. Totally unpolitically correct. And I could reread that, Jay, but I'm not going to, because it just looks like a weird tongue twister. Blu-ray Madness. Hey, thanks for joining the party, man. Didn't think I was going to stream tonight. I was bored, and I just fiddled around, and I got my stream running, so here I am. Underage says, well, I'm talking like a GTA Bumble, Humble Bumbles, XCOM Bumble, stuff like that. Again, I'm not, you know, I joined Steam just basically to get Dead Island and GTA 5. I I never really go into what's new. I never go into the new games. I never look around Steam, so I really don't know what any of that stuff is. Um, but uh, again, I don't have time. I don't have like 24 hours to sit and play games all day, like someone I know who should have a job. Um, um, so I got work and I got things to do and I got responsibilities, and maybe I have an hour or two and then I'll play a little game. And I play usually the games that I really, really like. And even though I've finished like Outlast and Alien Isolation and things like that, I always go back to GTA 5 because you don't have to follow the storyline. You could just go out there and do missions and have races like those old quarter race games you used to see in the arcades. You know, you could do all that kind of stuff. If you're ever on Steam and you want to hook up, look for RB Donstar. It's all one word, RBDONSTR, and send me a friend request, and maybe we'll hook up and play sometime. Rachel says, will I be on for a bit? Probably till about maybe 7:15, 7:30, I'm thinking. Yeah, that'll give me a good hour. I think I started at 6:30. That'll give me a good hour and a half. That's a good stream. I don't want to go 3 hours. So yeah, Rach. I was gonna do the Pet Cemetery thing. I'm sorry. I won't do that to you. Yeah, Rachel. I will never get on the bed again. I'll be on until probably about 7:30. Okay. Underage collector, you're talking to me. I'm talking to you about the Steam stuff. Blu-ray Madness. I was watching Terminator right now. Did you like Genesis? Hey, yeah, I kind of did. You know, a lot of people badmouth that thing, and they hated it. And I didn't see it at the theaters, and I got the 3D Blu-ray, and which is the only reason I really wanted to watch it, because it was 3D and it was a Blu-ray. And I watched it, and I enjoyed it. Even though it wasn't great, it wasn't perfect, it isn't a classic, I liked the way they time traveled and went back and kind of changed the history of what the previous movies did. And that seemed to be, from what I understand, a lot of the complaint of the other people. Or the other watchers. It's like, well, they changed this, and Robert Patrick, you know, they how can they change that and change this, and the T-1000 did this and he didn't do that. I kind of like that. You know, that's what time travel's all about. You know, Marty McFly, he goes back and you know, I mean, yeah, Doctor Who and all that, you know, you're not supposed to change the history of things because you can cause this huge thing, but I just liked it, and it was cool to see, you know, Arnold back after his affair with his housekeeper. I mean, was he a mayor? What was he? Was he the governor of California? So it was cool to see him get back in movies, even though I saw him in The Last Stand, The Last Chase, The Last Stand, which is an awesome flick with Johnny Knoxville and Arnold. Babadoo. Oh, that's the last. I'm all caught up. Hey, everybody. If my computer dies and I disappear, I'm sorry. That's because I have a computer issue. Those people that I just said this to, I'm sorry I'm repeating myself. I'm sorry I'm talking like an Italian with my hands. know what I'm doing. I was just bored tonight. What did I watch? What did I watch today? Oh, I watched Super Cop, Jackie Chan. Which if you, here it is. If you watched my, the video I just posted, I did a pickup video, and I just watched the Super Cop remastered version from a very small Blu-ray company who's remastering those Japanese treasures. Have you been watching the show called Fortitude? No, Blu-ray Madness, I have not. Write a tiny little paragraph of what it's about. Maybe I will be interested. The show, you're a jerk for that impression. Rachel, which impression? The Arnold? I didn't do an Arnold. What impression did I do? Sorry, I don't do impressions. What is my impression on Arnold? I'm sorry, I don't do impressions. Rachel, explain. Basically, the shows I watch right now, I'm not watching Game of Thrones yet. I'm saving them because I hate waiting a week between episodes. So when it gets close to the 8th episode, 6th episode, whenever this season is going to end, this half season, I will start watching them like 2 episodes a day, 1 episode a day. I'll just mainline them. But right now I'm watching Preacher, which is a brilliant show on AMC. Preacher. You don't know where that show is going to go. It's amazing. I watched The Mist, which I didn't think I was going to like, and I don't really like it, but I'm hooked on it. It's kind of like, you know, one of those train wrecks where you just kind of want to keep watching to see where it's going to go. And then there's all these other, Rick and Morty, which is brilliant. Tosh.0 is on right now, although they're just finishing their half season. Daniel Tosh, love that show. It's the adult funniest home videos show. And there's some other ones I can't think of right now. Okay, Blu-ray says about Fortitude. It's a town in the Arctic that is cut off from the mainland. It has no crime at all, but all of a sudden there's a brutal killing. It sounds very much like Broadchurch, the British show Broadchurch with David Tennant and the new Doctor Who, Jodie, and a whole lot of other people. Rory plays the priest, Rory from one of the Doctor Who episodes, and David Bradley, who played in the History of Time as the first Doctor, is in Broadchurch. It's like that. Broadchurch is like a little island out there, and all this murder happens, and it's so small of a community that there's this murder mystery that's happening, and you're trying to figure out. That's what this one sounds like. Have I watched the show Asia Driving Challenge? No, but I bet it's a wreck. I bet it's a train wreck. No, I haven't seen it, Jay. Asian Driving Challenge. Is that a real show? Jay, I used to watch those goofy game shows they had where they're in those goofy costumes and they're running down a strip of oiled plastic and they keep falling down, all that crazy stuff. That stuff was hilarious. Ramon Crike or Crikey, you were here before and I asked you about your last name. I'm sorry. Super Cop is great. Yes, Super Cop is oh, I put it away. It's amazing. And this version that I have is totally uncut. Totally uncut. And there are little bits and scenes and little bits of things there that I've never seen before. But man, that final half hour, 40 minutes You got a truck chase, you got a foot chase, you got a helicopter chase, you got a train chase, you got all this stuff going on with Jackie Chan. It's an amazing flick. Okay, that's the first sentence. My second favorite in the franchise is the first Police Story, which is the best. Yes. Dude, they also did Hard Boiled. Hong Kong Rescue. Look for Hong Kong Rescue. Just do a Google search. You'll eventually get to their Facebook page, YouTube page. Watch some of the videos if you're unsure. They go through how they painstakingly clean every single frame, all the scratches, everything out of there, and how they restore all the different soundtracks from the different media pieces. And they make one comprised, perfect presentation of whatever you want to see of that movie. It's all there. All the audio tracks, all the versions of the movies, all the extras. They're brilliant. They're brilliant. Hong Kong Rescue. And like I said, Super Cop and Police Story were the last two that I just got. And they were just amazing to watch. Finally, not on VHS, in this crisp Blu-ray presentation. Seriously, it's amazing. Pet Cemetery. What did I say from Pet Cemetery? Oh, the Rachel thing. Never get out of bed again. Blu-ray Madness says Ballers is also a really good show with The Rock. Never seen it. Sorry, never seen it. Rachel says, have I seen Shameless? No, but I do like William H. Macy. I do like him, and I heard that show is really good. I just never really jumped into it. I think that show started around the time Weeds started, or maybe a year or two after Weeds, and I was a big Weeds guy. I'm a big Weed guy. And I loved Weeds until like maybe the last two seasons. Then it kind of got like Dexter. It kind of got like Dexter, which pisses me the fuck off. Sorry. Is the Genesis 3D good? Haven't seen it in 3D yet. We'll watch it when I get through the other movies. Blu-ray Madness asks. It's adequate. It's adequate. It's more depth than Pop Out. But T2's coming, and that's going to have major Pop Out. Come on, T1000 with his fingers stretching. You know that's going to come right out of the screen. The elevator scene, you know, that's going to be right out of the screen. But no, the Genesis is adequate. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know if LJ did a review on that. Check LJ Draco's movie channel and see if he did a review on Genesis, because he does fantastic 3D reviews. Ramon, perfect edits uncut because I own the Dragon Dynasty DVD and that one's cut. Oh God! And does that have the bad American dubbing too? Oh, American dubbing is so bad. Although Dragon Dynasty might not have that. I think the Miramax, because Miramax, I believe, bought a lot of the Jackie Chan old movies and just raped them to hell with this awful dubbing and cutting and replacing the music and all that crap. I'm not familiar with Dragon Dynasty's DVDs, because when I was into DVDs, I would import all the Jackie movies and all my J-horror movies from actual Japan. I would import them. So I don't think I have ever seen any the American releases of those movies. And I've always known that they were cut or you know, like First Strike. I love First Strike. I love Who Am I? I love Dragons Forever, and they're all freaking cut in America. And I got them all on DVD from an import from Japan or China, wherever, Asia. And at least they're uncut, but boy, they're scratchy. You can't read the subtitles sometimes, and the audio's not perfect. Hong Kong Rescue is fixing them all up. Remember Glow? Jay, have you seen the Netflix show Glow? It's pretty brilliant. It's all about the that show. It's all about the glorious ladies of wrestling. But I do have one of these like burnt discs full of, I think there's like 10 shows, 10 hours of those Glow episodes, the real ones that they used to play in Chicago on WFLD or 44 or wherever they played them. And yeah, those are pretty damn wild. Blu-ray Madness asks if I checked out the Alamo remake from 2004. Pretty sure you can watch it on YouTube. I have not. I think you asked me that before. No, I have not. Also, he asks, can't wait for, or says, can't wait for T2 3D. Me too. From what I understand from LJ Draco's movie channel, it's only playing at one theater. I think I said this in my last live stream. It's only playing at one theater a city at one night at one time. It's only playing once. It's not playing like the full day. So you got to like get your tickets, well, super fast because it's already August, and find a theater in your area to go see it, which sucks because why wouldn't they at least, you know, bring it out wider? Yeah, no dubbing. Ramon, no dubbing on those Dragon Dynasty discs. That's good. Curious to see though, because there was a Japanese dubbing and there was a Cantonese dubbing. So they're different. They're all on these discs. But anyway. Blu-ray Madness. I watched the Arrow release of Psycho 2 and the transfer is brilliant on it and a great sequel. Yes, I love Psycho 2. Cycle 2. That's the dog food. I saw that in the theater and I'll never forget that ending. That whole movie was pulling the rug out from under you. You didn't know if it was the sister framing him. You didn't know what was happening, and then all I'll say is shovel, and that ending. And I plan to get it. It's on the queue. I just can't afford it right now, so it's there. Dragon Dynasty always went for the original dubbing, Ramon says. Great. That was quite a good label, Ramon also says. Cool. Hey! CP is in the house. I know. What is this? Oh, Raj. Like, oh, here he is. Oh, it's Roger. For the love of fuck, change the title from FFF to something clickbaity. What do you mean it's FFF? Oh my God. Okay, let me do that now. Okay, that's better. I had no idea. It just said FFF. You know what, CP? I go on YouTube. I do the live stream thing, and it's like you could advertise. You could promote that in an hour or two you're going to go live. I have no idea how to do that, and then I just all of a sudden stumble on, oh, go live, and there I am. So I have no idea what's in that thing. I change it later when it's all up on YouTube. Then I'll change it. Thanks for joining, CP. Is Denny here? Harsh, hey, thanks, Harsh. Oh, God, every time I see you, I keep thinking, man, I got to frickin' contact you. Um, got to send me your schedule for when I'm open. I know, Harsh, I know. We got to talk about Jodie Whittaker. Is that her name? Yeah. What's my favorite Clint Eastwood Western? Ooh. I'd have to go with the classic Good, Bad, and the Ugly. I like the other two films in the trilogy, but Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Oh, no, 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 no. Put the brakes on. Unforgiven. Unforgiven is my favorite Clint Eastwood Western. Unforgiven. Unforgiven. Love that frickin' film. Yeah, yeah, an idiot. Dude, my feed sometimes has like 12 copies of the same stream, yet nothing to actually watch. Yeah, I don't know, Will, CP. I don't know. I still haven't got the hang of YouTube live streaming. Google was one thing. And here, let me ask you, well, I am on Google Hangouts. Can other people join the Hangout? I would think they could, because I was going to say, hey, everybody, if anybody's out there that wants to join this Hangout in video and have a conversation with me and the others, let me know. And I think I'll send you a drink. No, I'll send you a lollipop. No, I'll send you the link. From you, all titled FFF. Yes, if you give me them the link. Oh, okay. So it does work that way. See, I know Google and YouTube are hung together, but I don't know if that would work doing a live stream from within the Google Hangout. Okay. Like I said, anybody want to join this Hangout with me and be in the little corner and converse with me? Let me know right now in the chat, and I'll send you a link, and you could join me and my viewers, which are only 5. I was going to say something, and I'm not going to say. Okay. So anyway, yeah, join my, it's the thing on the left end, the plus symbol. I don't have a plus symbol on my left end. Oh, wait, is it on Google? No, no. I think if I just send this, the actual, let me do this. I'm going to send it to you, CP, and see if it works. I'm sending it to you through Facebook, CP. So check your messages and see if that's a correct link. I don't know if it'll work. Oh, up there. Invite people. Duh. I put in Will I, and I get Will Ferrell. What? I'm not even friends with Will Ferrell. William Shatner. I can talk to William Shatner. I doubt he'll answer. I can mute myself. I don't want to mute myself. Oh, I know what you're saying. Wait. Will I like it? I don't know. Reviews. Invite. Won't let me invite. Send an invite. Won't let me do it that way unless I'm doing something wrong, which no doubt I am. Rachel, favorite comedy is The Great Race from 1950. with Jack Lemmon, Tony Curtis, and a whole crap load of. Hey, here we go. He's added a control room. It works. Well, I see a square that says it works. Dude, all I see is a black screen with you. And some weird movement. You look like a transformer. It's 2 a.m. just dropping in to say it works. Okay. I know it's late. You're in Denmark. Denmark! Okay, well, I see you. So the link I sent you through Facebook worked? Oh, I see your hand. Okay. Dude, put a light on. Put a damn light on. You're not going to wake Dennis up. And if you do, screw it. There you are. You got headphones. Why do I have to be quiet? You got headphones on. Or you got to be quiet. I don't hear you, though. Your mute is on. Or mute. Okay. Okay. So that's cool. It works. I didn't know this was going to work. And the screen just turned dark. Yeah, that's because it's CP. You probably see him now. He's the guy that looks like that guy from The League. and he did the How Did This Get Made podcast and videos. He's married to a real hot girl. He was in NTSFC, whatever. I can't think of his name. Okay. It's freaky. Do you guys see Willie? Willie. Do you see CP? I'm asking the chat. Does anybody see the other guy with the newspaper hat and the glasses? Without the Force Awakens picture behind him. Without, I said, because it's always there when you do a video. Okay, so people see it. Okay, there you go. Force Awakens, world's worst movie. Okay. All right, back to me. I'm laughing. So, okay, so that works. That's cool. I didn't know that it worked that way. So, viewers, my 5 viewers, man, that's like 3 less than you get, CP. Oh, my God. Hey, before you go, I'm loving the American Werewolf in London series. Loving that. That's brilliant. And great conversations. And love the new logo. I already told you about that on your idiot channel. And we'll talk later. We'll talk later. All right, bye. All right, where's Dennis? Yeah, where is Dennis? He's in bed, apparently. That's why CP was super quiet. Okay, I can throw that down. Hold on. Represent your profile. Okay, whatever. All right, we're back. What, you're in the same house? You don't know if he's sleeping? Just run up there and hear if he's watching a movie or something. Okay. So everybody, hey, what time is it? It's 7:08. Hey, we got 20 minutes, folks. 20 minutes before I say goodbye. And this is a first because my computer did not freeze. My computer did not. Now it's going to freeze. Now it's going to die, although I'm knocking on wood. Don't call people idiots. That's his channel name, Rachel. Rachel. Never get out of bed again! Yeah, they live together, Blu-ray Madness. They're quite close. Oh my God, it's 2 o'clock at night in Europe. Ramon,
you told me before, are you in the UK? Are you somewhere else? Just let me know real quick. Oh, jerk. I know how much, Rachel, I know how much you love Pet Cemetery. And Will I Like It Reviews, CP, loves Pet Cemetery, and I'm sure would do also a Rachel line for you, if he's still here. 1 o'clock. Don't spoon him in his... Well, you might. You know, I don't know how it works out there. You know, he sleeps among his steel books. You know, he's it's like a chastity belt. Becca, hey Becca, how you doing, little one? I said hi to you the other day when I was talking to your daddy. That was cool. Oh man. All right, so I asked this. When was it? Last Sunday. That when I come on and do these, if I'm going to keep doing these every like Sunday, although today is kind of like a surprise visit, what topic should I talk about next Sunday? Yeah, Blu-ray Madness. He hugs them. Yeah, they're all over him. His precious, my precious steel books. What should we have a topic on where those that join the live chat and me can all talk about? Let's just ask that now. Maybe his blue corner, but I get the blue. Yeah, you're like the little puppy on the little rug in front of the bed, right? CP, Gage and I are coming for you. We're going to play real well. No fear. Wish list of movies to be converted. Dude, that was a whole series I was going to do, and I never did it. I even made the opening credits to the thing, like my 3D conversion wish list. I've never did it, but that's a great topic. It might be a little alienating to people who don't give a damn about 3D, or even Blu-rays, or even movies, because I try to do a whole cornucopia of topics. I'm not just doing movie stuff, although I'm heavy on that side. But that's a very good topic. And yeah, we could definitely do something like that. Hey, Internet, Eric's here. How's the soup? Just sort of in time for you to leave in a couple minutes. Yeah, you were spending the last hour making soup. What the hell kind of soup takes a half hour to make? Damn. Is that sneaker done yet? Top 5 movies of each category might be a good topic. Yeah, that would be easier for me, because coming up with just one movie of each category that I love, I still haven't done that video. Well, I blame my video editing equipment, because I was going to do these teases, which I did a disaster, I did a comedy. I was going to do all these teases of these different genres, and then all of a sudden everything just went to hell. And then I was going to cap it all off with a special one video of my top 10 favorite movies of every genre. And so yeah, a top 5 would be a lot of hell of a lot easier. Hell of a lot easier. Barry. I was thinking of Barry the other day. It's like I haven't done him either. I did the tease, and he's tasted like it came in. It tasted like the can it came in. Well, why the hell did it take an hour to make, dude? You put the can in a plate, you put it in the microwave for a minute, the soup is warm. Like I said, unless you're making a stew with cat meat, dog meat, human flesh, and all that, you know, make it nice and warm and tasty. Great craftsman never blames his tools. Well, I'm not a great craftsman, and I'm damn blaming these tools, especially this one. That's why I'm not married again. Anyway, I heard you teasing my wife about Pet Cemetery. That's another one we need to do for a commentary. Yeah, we need to, because we both love that movie. So, but I kind of like the idea we talked about the other day, where we would do a movie that like you like, or I don't like, or I like and you don't like, and just kind of like argue as the movie goes on why we feel about the movie the way we do. But no, there will be those special ones like Poltergeist I want to do with you, just to talk about stuff. Pet Cemetery could definitely be another one. CP says, but then again, a great craftsman has nothing to without said tools. It took so long to join in because I was also watching wrestling. Priorities, you know. Eric, wrestling. I'm not going to say nothing. You know, I mean, I love you, guy, and I know you love wrestling, but I can understand 80s wrestling. I can even understand 70s wrestling, or maybe even 90s. I don't know. Was Rowdy Piper in the 90s, or was he in the 80s? But now, back then in those eras, I knew wrestlers because I heard about them all the time. I have no idea who's wrestling now. Boxing, yes, I hear a lot about the boxing matches. I know who's against who on certain times, but I know nothing. I hear nothing about wrestling nowadays. So I'm out of it. Yeah, commentary on the Flintstones. Yeah. Why I hate it, why you love it. Yep. UFC is better, Blu-ray Madness says. Yeah, Flintstones, man. It's weird. We were talking about David Lynch and then Twin Peaks and Showgirls and Kyle MacLachlan. And then all of a sudden, Eric brings up the Flintstones as being one of his favorite movies. And I was like, so we're planning on doing a series where we watch the movie and do a commentary throughout the movie. Sorry, CP, we're not copying you guys. And talk about why he loves it so much and why I hate it so much. It was a deathmatch wrestling tournament, unnecessary violent stuff. Eric, there's always unnecessary violent stuff. It's all an act, unless they're in a cage with chainsaws. Come on. Yeah, you prefer the Beverly Hillbillies movie more than Flintstones. Well, I'm still waiting for my Gilligan's Island movie with John Goodman and Martin Short. It's never going to be. TV movie I like. TV show turned into a movie that I like. Oh my God. Even The Honeymooners was garbage. The Black Honeymooners. African Americans, sorry. What is a television show that became a movie that I liked? That I gotta think. Gotta take a couple days there. Blu-ray Madness says, I did like the Wrestler movie with Mickey Rourke. Yes, it was awesome. And if you do some research, you'll find out that was going to be part of the Black Swan movie. It was going to be a movie about the both of them dealing with both of them getting old and not being as good as they both were, a ballet artist and a wrestler. And what's his name? The director, who has that very bizarre long name, decided to split it up into two separate movies, which I like. I like both of them. I love Black Swan. Black Swan's a haunting. It's like an Argento film. It's very bizarre. Blues Brothers is close enough. Blues Brothers wasn't a television show. That's like saying Strange Brew with the Mackenzie brothers was a television show. That was a CTV skit, just like Blues Brothers was an SCTV skit, if that's what you're talking about. Nicolas Cage was originally going to play Randy the Ram before Rourke. That would have been interesting. He was also going to be Superman for Tim Burton, but to see him, no, Mickey Rourke was perfect because his face, and he looked like an old wrestler that's been through the mill. Black Swan didn't do anything for me. Watch it again. Do you watch it again and about 10 minutes in, imagine she's dead and it's all in her mind while she dies. That's a real good way to watch it. That's what I hear a lot of people think it's all about. I never seen Red Shoes. Sacrilegious, I know. Rachel says it's kind of like Red Shoes. I've never seen it. I've only seen clips of the Red Shoes in another movie, which might have been Black Swan. Yeah, I hear she dies real early on in the film. What originally is supposed to happen. Spoilers. And the entire film with her and Winona Ryder rivalry and all that, and her seeing herself throughout the movie is like not a purgatory, but a whole look at her life before she dies on stage at the very, very end, that she was really hit by a car. That's what I heard. Spoilers. If not, just look on the web. It's all on the web. Wait a minute. Oh, Ramon said Black Swan was kind of like Red Shoes. Sorry, Rachel said she never heard of Red Shoes. Eric says, I just reviewed Child's Play. Yes, I haven't watched it yet. I want to watch it. Can you tell the story real quick about working across the street where they were shooting it? Yes, I can. Back in the 80s, when they were, Eric, real quick, what year did that movie was released? Because it was a year before I was working security at it was a building called the Mid-Continental Plaza. It was a silver, it's still there. It's the silver building. If you look at Chicagoland from the lake, there's a red building and there's a silver building. They're very similar in height. It was the silver building. And they used to shoot movies since Jane Byrne took over the city. She led a lot of like Blues Brothers and stuff. Seagal, Above the Law. I actually met him in that building. They were shooting Above the Law was the movie. They were shooting the scene where there was a shootout in a parking lot, and then the car goes flying out, and it comes flying out Marina Towers. No, it comes flying out that building onto the L tracks. That's right. I'm thinking Bullet. Right across the street was a block of shops that all closed down or they were bought out. 1988. So we're talking 87. They were bought out and gutted. And when you watch Child's Play, the opening, when the store blows up, and the same with Blues Brothers, when their hotel blows up, that was right across the street from us too. That was
I was right there across the street watching the explosion. You know, they had it blocked off, but we were standing outside while that happened. We had no idea what they were filming. And we knew like a week before they even did that, there was those signs in the windows about so-and-so toys and this and that, toy shop, whatever it is in Child's Play. And so when the movie eventually came out, then it was like, kind of heard it was shot in Chicago, and I was like, oh my God, I saw that being filmed, that explosion. You know, I didn't meet any of the actors. I didn't see any Chucky dolls or good guy dolls or anything like that. But that was the location. So you know, that was like probably a second unit that shot that. It wasn't the first unit with the actors and the actual director. It was probably just a second unit. It says, we got to blow this building up, make it look good. And so that's my little story. Eric wanted me to say the little story. Did I ever witness the filming of Ferris Bueller or Adventures in Babysitting? No. There was a television movie called Flesh and Blood, which was a boxing movie that I'm actually in a couple times. I'm in the crowd and I'm in a line going into it. It was a TV movie. It wasn't special. 16 Candles. I was there in one of the scenes, but I'm not seeing Ferris, no. Although I know all the locations. I parked in that garage where those guys took the car out and they do the Star Wars jumping over. I was in that garage. I parked there many a times. Yeah, the Blues Brothers, what is it? Curl Up and Die. I've seen that store. I saw the neon thing before they shot it, because at that time I took a bus to work, so I was walking. You know, I would get off the bus on State Street, and then I would zigzag and walk down Wabash Avenue and State Street and stuff. And every once in a while I would see, you know, oh, this is different, something here, and what's this new toy store opening up? This is interesting, you know. And it was only when Steven Seagal was there to shoot Above the Law that I met him and Henry Silva and I can't think of the names of the other gangsters that were in that movie, because they actually set up a whole table in the lobby of the building I was working in for catering, for food, and we were invited to eat. And then then I didn't do anything until Road to Perdition. And if you look back at my previous videos, you'll see how I was on the set of Road to Perdition and how I met Tom Hanks and all that other stuff. But yeah, so that's my little Child's Play story. It isn't special. It's just something. Blu-ray Madness says he was in the crowd of Trainspotting 2 being filmed. Only time I've seen a film being made. Yeah, you mentioned that last stream or the stream before, Madness. I remember you talking about that. And it's too bad you didn't meet any of the characters. I would have loved to hear that, to just see how they were. I would love to meet Robert Carlyle. I would love to meet Ewan McGregor. I can't think of the actor's name, but I'd love to meet the guy who plays Pug, who is also in Black Hawk Down and a whole bunch of other movies. The thin guy with the goofy face, they say. But I think he's a great character actor. He's hilarious. A lot of people I'd love to meet. You know, that might be a topic. Who are the people you would love to meet, or who are the people you have met that you've never really talked about? Blu-ray Madness says the actors were rushed into cars as soon as finished filming. Yeah, probably because they were keeping the movie under wraps. I'm sure Trainspotting 2 was kind of a secret filming project, and I'm sure all of them would have been recognizable, especially if it was in the UK. You know, just kind of like Doctor Who.
You know, how they just block everybody off. Although I've seen footage and I've heard stories of the Doctor Who actors going up and signing autographs and stuff like that, but heavily secured, heavily secured. So where were we? Oh, 7:30. Hey, folks, let's wrap this up. Why don't we? It was known in Edinburgh. Didn't last long, a secret. No, I'm sure it didn't. I knew there was a book. I believe there was a Trainspotting 2 book that came out shortly after the first one. And there were years and years of rumors of them doing a follow-up movie. I think there was even a third book, if I'm not mistaken. But as soon as they said they were going to do another one, and they released that teaser trailer, which was just them by the train, you know, as the train going by, I'm sure, you know, all the people were out there watching for those actors, for any movie crew, you know, as with any place, you know, even in Chicago when they still do television shows, you know, even though they're filming the exteriors and then they go to Hollywood and do the interiors, there are lines and lines of people. Great stuff. So yeah, guys, thanks for stopping in on my stream. I might do another one Sunday, like I said. This was an impromptu run because I'm surprised my computer didn't die again. But Saturday is the big day when I wipe the hard drive clean and I reinstall everything again. It's going to be a little frustrating, but I'm going to try to do it. As long as I get online, I should be able to do a live stream on Sunday. If that happens, I'll see you then. If not, we'll see you the next time we see you. Everybody, thanks for joining in. Everybody for talking and asking questions and answering questions. And it's old Roger D on Channel Donstar. Thanks for joining. Thanks for talking. We'll see you all in the next stream or video. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.